there, people with the internet, and hello again, I'm TheMBmulti. Welcome back to my Rome to the War Let's Play campaign as Macedon. In the previous episode I had a fucking horrendous siege over there at Sardis. Tons of things went wrong, and I even lost the full cohort of phalanx spikes, although I didn't really care at that point because they were constantly disappointing me, that particular cohort. It was partially my fault because I allowed people to be outflanked, because I wasn't paying attention to the minimap. So that was my fault, but those guys that died fucking around 17,000 times, that wasn't my fault. That was just the game being stupid, and I was just very happy to see them die a horrible death. So this army is now off to Pergamum for retraining, because they needed to be retrained anyway, because they need the armor upgrades. And they're picking up a freshly trained phalanx spike unit over there. But we did manage to capture the city, it wasn't a loss. So Sardis is ours. I'm training peasants now to disband them in Sardis so that we can boost the population, because of course Pontus drained... It starts as a Seleucid town. It is still Greek because it was conquered by Pontus. First it was drained of population by the Seleucid Empire, and then it was drained of population by Pontus, because the Seleucids kept training militia hoplites and Pontus kept training eastern infantry. So the city never grew. It's still the exact same as it was when it started. Well, possibly with new buildings built by the Seleucid Empire, but that's it. Everything else is exactly the same. They never changed anything. So, yeah, since Pergamum is already a huge city, I'm training some peasants there to disband them in Sardis to speedrun expanding the city, because that's pathetic. That's still a town. I need some more bigger cities here on the front line. Also, my first army barracks are done, so I'm starting to train some royal pikes, and also my first royal cavalry stables are done, so I'm training some companion cav. But once again, the question remains, I doubt... Well, my statement remains, I should say. I doubt that any of them are going to be able to make it to the front line before the campaign is over, but I'm trying my best. Yeah, and then this army of the king is heading off to Rome, because I'm replacing the levy pikes with phalanx spikes, which are in this fort already, and everybody needs to be retrained in Rome for experience and armor and defense upgrades. Or attack and defense upgrades, I mean. There, recap over, let's go. Germania wants an alliance now, because they're being hammered from both sides by Britannia and Scythia. So of course they ask me for help, just like Nicomedia, just like Parthia. And I am unfortunately gonna have to, although I like Germania, I'm gonna say no, because I do not want to stir up trouble with Britannia and Scythia, which are most likely going to win that war. Again, it's nice to have fucking rebels. It's nice to have allies beyond your borders. So in that case I should have said yes, but I highly doubt that they're going to win. Yeah, Athens is expanding. Sparta just expanded. Upgrade that Odeon. Thermon built a better barracks. Mines +1. Oh yeah, there was a ton of income from mining here. Yeah, we finally built the level 1 barracks here in Tylis. Public order is okay. Just get some focus on some more money. Build the Great Agora. Croton expands. You can build the Pantheon. That gives missile weapon upgrades. And experience. And farms as well, wow. A bit of mining income. Go with that. Better farms in Syracuse. Upgrade that temple. City barracks here in Rhodes. Upgrade again. Need to make sure that there's enough military capabilities around here now that there's an active front line. William Rest is gone here in the campus of the SGs. Kicked out a spy. Oh fuck, I forgot to assassinate that Scythian spy that they kicked out of Porvalisium in the last turn. Well, that's my fault. Upgrade that to get rid of the barbarian blacksmith. There's a Germanic spying campus of the SGs as well. So they were actively spying on me while they asked for that alliance. Alright, that's done. Hey, don't wipe that out because that's for Artemis. I'll just destroy some of these buildings. Rebuild them. Academy in Carthagonova. Build an Odeon. Yeah. Replace the final things here, so Corduba is now done. Yeah, Temple of Ares. Yeah, get some roads here. For fuck's sake. We know it was rebel controlled for a while, but goddamn. Yeah, that was stupid of me. Oh, the spy is still there. We can still see him. Okay, we have a chance.
Who is my target? Closing in for the kill.
Good job. Yeah, don't spy on me, Germania. Well, it's okay. It's fine if you look at it, but don't get the spies inside. Because they cause unrest, and I hate that. Same with Scythia. I've already murdered I don't know how many of your spies.
Who is my target? Closing in for...
Yeah, this is pure luck. The spy should have disappeared, but he didn't for some reason.
Yes, Strategos! Move out! Prepare to ambush! Build tower! Move out! Out of move, sir! Orders!
There we go, you follow suit. Yeah, poor Germania. I do really feel sorry for them. I would have to put in tremendous effort in order to help them win this war against Scythia and Britannia. So, yeah. Again, it would be nice to have an alliance with people outside my border so that I don't have to worry about it, but, you know, it's very highly unlikely that they're going to win. So, there's not that many rebels here anymore in Greece. So how about I send this army this way to fight some of these fucking rebels that are blocking the watchtowers everywhere. Oh, the king backed off. Oh, that's not even the army from the king. Where's the army? Oh, there it is. It's moving to Ankira. Interesting. I thought for sure they were going to make the attack there. But they just gave up Nicomedia.
My lord! My lord! Onward! Yes, Strategos! March! My lord! Leaving the army! Move out!
There we go. Now, retrain everything.
Ready! Yes, sir! Off the boats! Ambush in place!
No, still no Cretan archers. And it seems to be the same mercenary recruitment pool around here, so that's nice.
My lord! Sir! The ship! Set sail! Moves depleted, sir! My lord! March! Out of moves, sir!
Oh, there's a large Egyptian army there. Why are you wandering through my lands as well? Don't you dare start a war with me, Egypt. Yeah, see, again, fucking rebels there. Fucking annoying. How's Nicomedia doing? That's still theirs, not on the siege. That's still theirs, not on the siege. Still lost that. That's still Carthaginian as well. Yeah, Egypt didn't want to give me map information. Well, they wanted to, but then I had to pay them, and I was like, yeah, no way in how I'm going to do that.
Assassin ready. Moving to position. Moves depleted, sir.
Yeah, so you walk around here, build a fort there, build a watchtower there. And then you need to, I think you need to walk all the way around like this. You need to build a fort there and there. And ideally here, but we can't because the fucking Thracians build a watchtower there. And then we're done. And our entire border is secure, quote unquote. At least I've got a good grip on things. There's forts on all the roads, forts on all the passageways, watchtowers along all the rivers, or just along the entire border in general. So I can see things coming over. The forts are in choke points or on road areas, so that people have to attack forts if they want to declare war on me, if they want to come in. Giving me more than enough time as a heads up to prepare adjacent cities and to mobilize armies. Okay, so they've got two full stacks here. Not phenomenal generals. Got this one here. And then the one with the king. Then I've got this sort of half stack coming in with some bronze shields.
Assassin ready. He won't hit a thing. Assassin ready. He's a dead man. On my way. Moves depleted, sir. Who shall die this day? He's finished.
Just sharpen your knife a little bit with that kill. Yeah, we're in there to retrain in Pergamum. Speaking of retraining, all of you get out. Get the king in. His new infantry. And the rest of the army. Yeah, this will be reinforcements. Start retraining the army of the king. Who's our next king, actually? Him? His father is the factionaire. Interesting. Should be him. His firstborn son. Where are you? You're in Narba Matthias. You're not really fit for the job. Your brother-in-law. Oh, that's him.
Ready.
He's just conflict commander, nothing more. Maybe your brother-in-law, we'll see. He is going to be the one that will receive the army with all the royal pikemen, so... And companion Cav.
Ready to sail. My lord.
Okay, you build a fort here. Start gathering the... Start getting all of these royal pikes over here.
Onward. Ready to sail. Attack. We are victorious. Yes, Captain.
Retrain there because I do know that there's barracks here. Or, I mean, blacksmith here for attack and defense. Yeah, you're building an army barracks there.
Yes, strategos. Orders. Living the army.
March them here. They can be picked up.
Ready to sail.
Right, so we want the same layout as this, except all these phalanx pikes will be royal pikes. And it'll be 3 Macedonian cav, 3 companion cav, I think. And then 2 or 3 Cretan archers, preferably. Or else just regular archers. So that is the army build. That's what the army build is going to be. So yeah, 1, 2, 3 of those. Anywhere else where we can train? They're doing the royal pikes. Yeah, we don't have anywhere else where we can train these. No, whatever. Those Macedonian cav only take 1 turn anyway, so. And archers are way easier anyway, as well, because they can be pulled in from essentially any settlement. Any decently developed settlement. Yeah, this army is getting its upgrades. Afterwards it needs to move to Halicarnassus for the experience upgrades. Because we have the awesome Temple to Ares here now. I forgot to move those two. And the Macedonian cav. Oh, I didn't make the attack. Okay, so the king came back. Never mind. That's the new army that was coming over. That they pulled out of the fog of war. Alright. The king saw this army and was like, hell no. And then sent somebody else to do it for him instead.
Men, this battle is inevitable, but victory hangs in the balance. Act like sons of Achilles, and victory will be within our grasp.
Alright, now we have a hill. We have a pretty big hill over here actually, so don't mind if I do. Now normally I want to have a couple phalanx in reserve. However, with them deploying I don't know how many eastern infantry, I think we're just going to deploy in one giant line. Very simple and straightforward. Now I do need to rearrange a little bit. Oh, the reinforcements are delayed. Once again. There we go. Because they are deploying in one ginormous line of eastern infantry and they just seek to envelop us, so we need to kind of like make sure that they have a very tough time of doing that. They have 1 unit of archers. I didn't even pay close attention what this army looks like, by the way. Peltasts, 2 peltasts, 1 damaged archer unit. Hillmen, eastern infantry, eastern infantry, eastern infantry, eastern infantry, eastern infantry, mercenary eastern infantry. Very damaged Pontic heavy cav, even more damaged Pontic light cav. The general, of course, who only had 1 command star. They have mercenary hoplites, phalanx pikes, mercenary eastern infantry, mercenary eastern infantry, eastern infantry, eastern infantry, eastern infantry. Okay. Barely any cavalry. Yeah. I'm fairly comfortable here. Got a nice hill advantage. Got the outside of a bow formation with my phalanx. Yeah, we'll just relax here. Have them come to us. We're on the defense anyway. Have to march all the way up this hill to come and get us. Making them hopefully a bit tired before they get here. Oh, they're not even going to envelop, it seems. They're sort of like switching their lines halfway through. What the hell? Like, the outer edge of their lines are switching around for some reason. I don't know why. Anyway, well, we're in range archer rate. Actually, don't shoot at anything. Don't shoot at anything. Random. I want you to specifically take down those guys. All of the Eastern infantry stuff is fucking garbage anyway. Oh, wow, they can reach us from all the way over there. They don't even have long-range missiles.
The enemy have brought up more men.
And there come the reinforcements. They still try to outflank us there. Right, outflank. There we go, they're broken, that should help. There we go. I need to break out here because I need to get to the archers. Again, I made such a long ass line and then they still try to outflank. What a bunch of cowards. Right, and now you come to the archers. And they've regrouped. The archers are essentially dead, there's just 2 soldiers left. Right, flanking the levy pikes there. Shaken, charge them in the back. Not even necessary, fucking wipe them out then. Fight the heavy cav. If they don't skirmish away from us. Of course they do. Fucking bitches. Mercenary guys following us. So you caught them finally. Good job. General's just standing there, fucking skirmishing.
The enemy general is running away. This is no way for a leader to behave. But in battle, it is beyond belief.
It's literally the only guy remaining. Nice. Good
and
job.
Now his men fear us. It is time to press the attack.
Oh, fuck. Run, run, run. Already laying siege to Nicomedia, so it doesn't matter if these guys escape because they won't get into the city anyway, but... Oh, they're all routing here. Run up that hill and then charge down. Never mind, they just ran. It's Eastern infantry, what did we expect? Just get the peltas, I think that's it. From the main army. Yeah.
The enemy show their true virtue. They are not soldiers, only frightened rabbits running from our men.
Right, now it's just a cleanup operation and then those 2 Eastern infantry from Nicomedia's garrison. If we kill both of them, then Nicomedia is ours. They're still going. They didn't call it quits yet, which is impressive. Last time city garrison came in as reinforcements, they were also late, and they saw the entire massacre happening in front of their eyes, and then they were just like, nope, and then they left. But though, they are still eager.
General! Ready!
Yeah, you can rest.
Move out! General!
You can slowly walk back. There's only one guy. You can leave that be. Walk back, walk back. They might run in range of the archers. I'll just send them to do it, actually. They're fresh. These guys are exhausted, so we can catch up quite easily.
Unleash hell! Orders complete, Commander.
There you go. They did lose quite a lot of soldiers here, it seems. This entire line of dead Eastern infantry across the across my phalanx, and here where I outflanked them with my light lancers. They're more strewn about over there. All right, so what are you doing now? You're going after my general. Yeah, you are. Or general and light lancers. I was hoping to give you guys a bit more of a chance to rest, but they decided to change their mind. There we go. Completely surrounded and destroyed. Fucking idiots. They're still giving chase, some of them. Like half, like 90% of that unit is still standing there. Is already standing there, and then those other guys are still going. There we
The
go.
enemy show their true virtue. They are not soldiers. Only
I was gonna crash into them from the hill there, but once again, that wasn't necessary. Last guy, there we go.
God have favored you. The enemy are crushed. Your victory is complete.
Complete and utter massacre. And Nicomedia is ours as well. 2 men survived of that first army, and 0 of that second one. Both completely wiped out, and they lost Nicomedia. Absolute disaster from Pontus. And Nicomedia is actually quite happy with my presence there.
Sir! March! Moves depleted, sir!
Yes, Stratego! Attack! Victory and honor!
Yeah, you're getting those companion cav. Very good.
My lord! Move
More
out!
peasants for Sardis.
Depleted, sir!
There we go. Yeah, they're getting the attack and defense upgrades only now, because of course we don't have a temple to Ares in Pergamum. But we do have one in Halicarnassus, so they just need to move there. And one more turn after that. Okay, so then everybody is combining their forces around Ankida. It's this half stack here. With 2 bronze shields, some Eastern infantry, Hillmen and Peltasts. 1 unit of Hillmen there. They've got 2 Eastern infantry there. Yeah, they do. And then this army from the king with all the chariot archers and everything. All the fancy stuff. Once again, Nicomedia has been completely emptied out of troops. So after we're done disbanding peasants from Pergamum into Sardis, I need to train some militia hoplites in Pergamum to send them over to Nicomedia. Actually, Corinth? Oh, you already did the barracks there. Yeah, it's fine. Apollonia grows, alright. That's right. Doesn't matter what we do in Salona. Compass Getae. Build that. Oh yeah, Messana is growing, that's right. Irrigation in Avetium. Yeah, got a dockyard there. Roads in Aquincum. Yeah, Aquincum, finally. Okay, so there's still culture penalties, so the roads don't count. Let's upgrade the farms. And then it must be the wall, if it's still there. I never thought walls gave culture penalty, but apparently they do. Batavium. Almost ready to... Well, almost. Still need 4,000. No, 3,300. Less. Tiny bit less than that. Upgrade that stable. Gets rid of the barbarian one and gives us access to Macedonian Cav. Yeah, it's already expanded. It had expanded already, so it's just the lingering buildings that cause the public order. The culture penalty. So it's definitely start to get rid of that. Do that for more growth in Alasia. Paved roads. Oscar, better for the armies. And trade. Could even increase the taxes here. Roads in Halicarnassus. Yeah, do that, Jesus. From 165 to 2,115. What a bunch of imbeciles for never building even a level 1 port. You could have made so much more money, Pontus. What the fuck were you doing? I mean, of course, this is going to be trading to all the stuff from Greece. Which wouldn't have been that effective. Because they only had a trade agreement with me. It's not as effective if you can internally trade. But still, come on, Pontus. What the fuck were you doing? Easterner Turncoat. Oh, him from fighting that battle against Pontus. Nice. Yeah, and then the entire army was obliterated. And we have a site of a famous battle as well. So next turn this army is done. Fully retrained. All the upgrades, professional soldiers and everything.
Orders! Attack!
Just auto resolve that. Don't want to fight those rebels.
Victory! Forward! Head of move, sir!
Head off to Rome, so you can be retrained there as well.
Yes, strategos! Onward! Sir! Sir!
Gotta bring up the staff.
Ready!
I'll send you to Rome
Yes, Captain!
to pick up that other army, because of course this fleet's going to be moving the other one, so can't rely on them to bring the other army. Egypt, what are you doing?
Ready! Yes, Captain!
All ashore!
Yes, Captain!
My lord!
Yeah, okay, so this is the same... That's interesting. This is the same mercenary pool as the one in Crete. That's very interesting. Right, so we have Cretan archers here now.
Yes, Strategos!
My lord! Orders! Yes, Strategos! Yes, Strategos! March!
Sir, onward!
Build a fort for them.
Prepare fortification! Orders, march!
Well, they've been decreased because they have less attack because of the guys that they pulled in. Which is a bit unfortunate, but whatever. A spare assassin there. Yeah, there's no culture penalty here because the most of the stuff that is here is still Seleucid, so that's all Greek anyway.
Yes, Strategos!
Yeah, okay, so you take a step back a little bit, stand at a crossroads there. Don't really want to just throw them in,
Sir!
even though I could probably beat that. There's just a lot of stuff there. And then there's also this. Casually an army from Egypt just standing there. Not very high quality, but a pretty massive one, so...
Ready!
Yeah, they're there for the Royal Pikes. They're here to pick up this army.
Lord!
Yeah, so you just go to Rome, retrain for the guys that you lost fighting the rebels. Yeah, you're done next turn, so you can jump on the boats. Then they're bringing you over to drop them at Halicarnassus. The other guys get brought over, dropped around near Pergamum or something, and then continue to push. Take Ankira and then push all the way through to Sinope, and that is the final settlement. Because we have 2 settlements left that we need to conquer for victory. Oh my god, excuse me.
Sir! Move out! Move out!
There, just need to update the... Would have had it if these idiots weren't in the way.
Yes!
Just wanted to update the map.
Move out! Move out! Move out! Out of move, sir! Move out!
So my rebel ass-kicking army is making its way over now. It's going to start kicking some rebels out here. Fucking blocking my watchtowers.
Move out! Prepare fortification! Orders, forward! Build tower! Move out! No more moves, sir!
Okay, we don't have any...
Orders!
Oh, we can pull these guys in.
Orders!
Yes, Strategos! Sir!
There.
My lord!
Well, we've already trespassed anyway, so might as well just go here then. Trespass fully.
Orders! My lord! Onward!
Bit more expensive, that one, but alright.
Yes, Strategos! Yes, Strategos! Splitting the troops! Onward! No more moves, sir!
Orders, forward!
Why does he take over?
Forward! Orders! Orders! Sir! Forward!
Why the hell do you take over? Because you have more... Oh, because you have more
Yes, Strategos!
management.
Onward! Yes, Strategos! Yes, Strategos! Move out!
There, +1 management. Oh, he already has one, okay. They have the exact same... They have the exact same amount of retinue. He also has a silk merchant and an actor. A poet, a librarian, orator. Like, he gets +1 management. from the librarian. Oh, that's it, never mind. I thought like, oh, he gets so much +1 management, but then he loses everything everywhere else, but... doesn't really matter. Yeah, well, they have the exact same fucking retinue set, apparently, so I can't ship anything. Levosike. Okay, so Levosike and Liuvavum are pretty close to expanding, both roughly around the same. Need just less than 500 soldiers, or inhabitants. This is under siege again. That's under siege again. Okay, so Germania just lost this. I doubt they have that. Yeah, that's also lost. Alright, you go ahead. I'm sorry to have to pull you away from your party with all the women over there in the Amazon, but I need you to go here to update the map. I'm sorry. You're probably loving that scouting mission in Themyscira, but... Fortunately for you, I need you to do some things in the name of the King of Macedon. What do you want, Egypt? Okay, Egypt is being suspicious as all hell. Again, as I motherfucking said, what a bunch of fucking scumbags. They attack everyone. And then Pontus declares war on me, and Egypt now very much looks like it wants to attack me as well. What a bunch of absolute scumbags.
Ready.
What a bunch of completely disgusting scumbags.
Yes, Strategos. My lord.
Right, so this army is done.
Ships ready. Ready to
Gonna
sail.
move on.
Yes, Captain. Out of move, sir. Yes, Strategos. Onward, sir. Turn the fleet, sir. Yes, Strategos.
You go into Rome.
Ships ready. Yes, Captain.
Go to the port of Capua then.
Ready.
They're in.
Yes, Captain.
Gonna move on.
Yes, sir.
But yeah, what a bunch of fucking scumbags. They attack absolutely everyone and everything. And then Pontus is next, naturally, for the list. Then they sway towards... What's it called? They sway towards Carthage, which was odd, but sort of acceptable, I guess. And then they're like, no, the player is here. Therefore, let's be the most disgusting, backstabbing scumbag in the universe. Fuck you, Egypt. You fucking waste of life. Build a barracks there in Byzantium. Yeah, do train more peasants. Build the foundry. That's why I was building that Great Agora in the first place. I'm not waiting around for that to be done, by the way. This army is getting a move on, especially since Egypt is on the move now, apparently. Like the backstabbing scumbags that they are. This doesn't matter. Yeah, so you're done. You need to wait for population. You're almost there, so that's nice. Yeah, Scalabus is done. Let's just switch out some buildings here. Oh, that spy that joined them is dead. Oh, well, whatever. I've got so many spies. Another agent front from Scythia and Porvalicia.
Who is my target? He's a dead man.
There, go away.
Yes, Strategos. Onward. Prepare fortification. Orders. Orders. Leaving the army. March. Moves depleted, sir. My lord, onward! My lord, onward!
There, watchtower.
Sir, build tower!
And then you build a fort there. And then some more watchtowers, and then this is done.
Orders! March! No more moves, sir!
There we go. It's going quite well over here. So yeah, Pontus is not even doing anything at this point. Okay, so Egypt. Even if you're not going to attack, you're shady as fuck, so I'm going to be assassinating... No. I'm going to be assassinating this general.
Who is my target? Closing in for the kill.
Also, the Marian reforms never happened. I still have these... I don't know why they... Oh fuck, I saved after I tried to assassinate, didn't I?
Who is my target?
Yeah, oh well, I fucked it up then. Yeah, I've got I don't know how many huge cities. Or does Thessalonica need to be the huge city? My original capital. That might be it. Yeah, I'm training royal pikes now.
Sir! Onward! My lord? Yes, strategos!
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
My lord? Ready!
6,
Orders!
7, 8, and then... Actually, no.
Yes, strategos!
Yeah, there. So, do that and cancel this one. Got 3 here.
Yes, strategos!
4,
Orders!
5, 6,
Ready!
7,
Yes, strategos!
8, and then 9 is coming in here.
Sir!
You can't even trade Macedonian curve. Neither can you. You can. That's not Macedonian curve, that is. Alright, well, yeah, Egypt is being shady as fuck, so I'm imagining that they're going to be attacking in the next turn, which is the biggest load of fucking bullshit ever. They were attacking, they were backstabbing all of their allies, and then the second I show up, then they're like, oh, actually, hang on a minute, no. We forgot our mantra, fuck the player. And then they decide to just adjust everything accordingly. Look at this! Look at this! Fuck you, Egypt. Oh, I forgot to move those Macedonian curve, yeah? There's tons of ships over there as well. Okay, they're sailing through. You're 57, go away, it's way too old. Yeah, look at this, yeah. Could you be any less suspicious, Egypt? You fucking scumbag! What the fuck? You absolutely disgusting, backstabbing, corrupt piece of absolute human trash. What the fuck? That is fucking ridiculous. The fucking millisecond I start showing up, I actually start paying attention or like expanding into Pontus territory. Then Egypt's like, no, hang on a minute, this is our show. We are from the east. You are not allowed here. And all of a sudden they changed their entire fucking philosophy of backstabbing all of their allies. They backstabbed every single one of their allies, except for Pontus, because Pontus declared war on me. Then they suddenly left Pontus alone and went after Carthage, which was weird already. And then they were like, actually, never mind, fuck that. Fuck the player, let's go after him. What a bunch of fucking scumbags. mean, it sort of fits in the sense that, you know, Egypt sort of has this superiority complex over themselves where they just go, oh, look at how fucking awesome we are, because they kept backstabbing everyone because they felt like they could never lose. You know, the backstab Parthia, the backstab Armenia. They should 100% have backstabbed Pontus as well. Absolutely ridiculous that they didn't. And then all of a sudden, and then, you know, so when a new, like, the new kid on the block, so to speak, shows up, which is me in this case, then they're like, oh, you come at me, bitch, you know, the whole fucking, look at how awesome we are, we can easily take those buffoons. And then, you know, so in that case it makes sense, but just in the whole context of things, no. They just dropped everything. They stopped their entire process of backstabbing all of their allies and conquering all of the East and stuff. They just dropped everything the second I showed up, to allow Pontus to put up as much resistance as possible, because of course otherwise we would have taken out Pontus together very easily. They just fucking dropped everything in the blink of an eye just to fuck me in indirect kind of way. And then when they saw that Pontus was getting their ass handed to them, then they're like, oh, the player is actually going to win this war. Well, let's fuck up the player ourselves then. Fuck this. Let's fucking kill that guy. What a bunch of fucking bastards. There we go. Absolute truckloads of money coming in now. Right, so speaking of Asturkia,
My lord,
can we leave or not?
march!
No, we have, well, maybe if we spam, actually, one of those, and there's more people with this.
Orders!
Okay, no, we can't leave just yet. Need some more militia hoplites for garrison.
My lord, sir, march!
There we go, you can leave.
Orders!
Train another one.
Onward! No more moves, sir! Ships ready! Yes, sir! Out of move, sir!
You need to build some more ships.
My lord, forward!
They also need to make a pit stop at Rome because they need to be retrained. These guys were just retrained.
Strategos! Orders! Move out!
Assassin ready. Protecting the troops.
Ready!
This is the army with the king on it.
Sail! Out of move, sir! Ready! Yes, captain! No more move, sir!
You head off to Capua.
Assassin ready.
You see, they have all the time in the world now to... Of course, he failed the assassination mission. And of course, immediately he gets a command trait, or he gets a trait to
Assassin ready.
survive assassination attempts more easily now. Because of course he did.
Assassin ready. He's finished.
There we go. Fuck you, Egypt. You really deserve that. Neutral. Neutral! Look at this shit! Neutral.
Who is my target?
Yeah, that's their king.
Death approaches.
Yeah, don't bother with that.
Moving to position.
He's not even that great of a general anyway.
Sir.
Yes, Strategos! Move out!
Need to do it like 2 more times and then we've got it.
Yes, Strategos!
Right, so you're done.
Forward!
Get out, put the garrison back in.
Orders! Move
You're
out,
on your way to Halicarnassus
sir! Onward!
for some more retraining. Yeah, the king's on its way. Fuck, look at this shit. What the fuck, Egypt? You absolute scumbag. It's not even that great. Oh, there's no cavalry there. Saw that. It's the most basic infantry unit. spammed all over.
Assassin ready. On my way. Moves
Yeah.
depleted, sir.
I'm just going to assassinate all of their family members for this ridiculousness that they're pulling off here. Alright, I'll end one more turn. To see what... Actually, never mind. I need to move him.
Sir! Move out! No more moves, sir!
And this spy. And did I move you already? Yeah, I did. Do you need to be retrained? Yes, you do. Yeah, you do.
Ready to sail! Yes, Captain!
So make a pit stop at Rome. Oh, speaking of Rome, the garrison isn't even in.
Yes, strategos!
And this is extra shit.
To the ships!
They need to be delivered near the fort here in Sparta. Yeah, you're building this foundry. So this army with the royal pikes is going to be retrained here. With the foundry. Afterwards, you're building that so that we can retrain royal pikes. And then you also need the stable.
Sir! Out of move, sir!
There we go. Now, I'll end it one more turn to see what Egypt does. Okay, they didn't attack. Oh, they're just ignoring me. And they spawned another family member into existence in this army. Of course they did. Because they weren't pathetic enough.
Who is my target? As you wish.
What a bunch of fucking sacks of shit, man. You're literally already at war with someone. You're already at war with Carthage. But no. That just confirms in my mind that that war with Carthage was just started to satisfy their expansionistic behavior while leaving Pontus intact because they knew, because they wanted Pontus to be as strong as possible for me to deal with. It was their indirect way of fucking with me. They deliberately ignored the fuck out of Pontus so that I had to fight Pontus at their strongest. But when they saw that I was fucking wiping the floor with Pontus every single turn, fucking killing full stack after full stack after full stack, then they were like, alright, well, fuck this. Let's just declare war on what's it called? Let's just declare war on Macedon anyway. Alright, more buildings here in Sparta. Military buildings. Hesides a Quincum. Upgrade that temple. Oh, the culture penalty is gone, but it never replaced the walls. So it was the farms. Okay. I didn't think farms counted. Paved roads in Oscar, build up the farm. Is the barbarian farm? Yeah, okay. Apparently they'll get rid of culture penalty. And Nicomedia has an academy. Also upgrade the farm then. And we can do an Odeon afterwards. Massilia. See what happens if you don't train everyone. Gaul, in this case. Kyrene. Yeah, we already knew that was happening. Very nice. And Segestica, which we also knew what was that was happening very soon. Okay, there's an Egyptian army coming here. Let's put some levy pikes in here. Doesn't matter about the population, we already expanded it, so need to bolster up the defenses there. Apparently. Oh, and then they are bypassing me as well. The king. There's one to Zeus here. Can I upgrade that? Yeah, it counts as Zeus. Okay. Yeah, you never know with this game. Mars and Ares are not the same. But Hercules and Ares are the same, so, you know, you need to double check with this game. Alright, first things first, let's assassinate some of these fucking...
Closing in for the kill.
Some of these fucking Egyptian generals.
Who is my target? He's finished.
No. I want them to do it, starting a war. I'm not starting a war.
Death approaches.
I am assassinating all of their family members, though.
Who shall die this day? He's a dead man.
Good job.
Sir,
Yeah, you were supposed to go to Halicarnassus, but... I guess you're gonna have to be fire baptized here with all these Egyptians.
Who shall die this day? He's a dead man. No more moves, sir.
Yeah, but what a bunch of fucking bullshit. This guy just spawned in as well. They just pulled him out of their fucking ass. As if there wasn't as if all of this bullshit wasn't enough. Them completely switching out their, like, method of... You know, first they allied with everyone to take out the Seleucids together. Then they backstab each one of them every single time, one by one. First Parthia, then Pontus, then would have been first Parthia, then Armenia, then would have been Pontus, until Pontus declared war on me. Then Egypt deliberately ignored the fuck out of Pontus, because they knew if we attack Pontus together, they won't stand a single chance. We want Pontus as strong as possible to put up as much resistance as possible against the Macedonians. Then they saw how little resistance they could actually pull up, because I was wiping the fucking floor with Pontus, left, right, and center, captured 3 settlements within essentially 3 turns, killing I don't know how many, like 2 or 3 full stacks in the process. So Egypt was like, alright, that doesn't matter. Pontus puts up the resistance of a fucking wet noodle, so let's just do it directly instead then. Let's just pull everybody in. Just confirming in my mind that that war with Carthage was just complete and utter bullshit. There was absolutely no reason whatsoever why they wanted to declare war on Carthage. It was just to satisfy their aggressive, expansionistic worldview or tendencies or whatever you want to call it. Because they deliberately wanted to leave Pontus alone to fuck me over. And when they saw that had zero effect whatsoever, they just immediately did this. Sending these 6 armies over. So it confirms in my mind that that war with Carthage was just fucking ridiculous. It was just nothing. It wasn't motivated or anything. It was just them to buy some time while they were waiting for Pontus to do their thing. But when they saw that Pontus wasn't doing anything, they were like, alright, well, fuck it. Let's do it ourselves then. I will not be surprised if there is going to be a ceasefire between Carthage and Egypt in the next few turns. Mark my words. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one to see whether Egypt actually makes the attack or not. Well, later.